Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Racing to the end zone. But such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Howell down to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. Escapes the defender. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Howell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Back to throw, Howell. Rodgers brings it in. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Howell. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. Room past the 35. Across midfield. Curtis Samuel. Washington. Curtis Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Howell. That's Samuel. Caught left side. We're in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Howell. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Howell, another throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 32 yards. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they've taken it right down Broadway. Now inside the 25. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? Doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Howell throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a bit closer. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum.
And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing on 1st down. Howell, he'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Howell. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Howell out of the shotgun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it on fourth. Here's Howell. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Howell looking to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is taken in at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Howell will throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is going to get in for the 2. Although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now he's loose at the 40. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to air one out. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10, Howell. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. That is caught into space at the 45. Now he's into the clear again. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. One last shot before the break. Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Commanders 37. Commanders 26.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Commanders 26.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Samuel bringing him to slam. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down and around the 22. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now up. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Howell's pass. Intercepted.
Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Out route looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw, Howell. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Howell throwing on 1st down here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their white space out to the 16. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 15.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Throwing here, Howell. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Howell down to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head...
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Howell from the gun. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 46 yards. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. First and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders. Just shy of midfield at the 40. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Washington on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they're going to speed things up here. It's Howell with another throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And Howell will throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Howell. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
First down, Howell to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Howell. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
But it brings up 4th down.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Howell's throw into the hands of Turner. Touchdown! Cole Turner, 32 yards. yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.